But if you know where you are going, discipline breeds character. Discipline. It breeds what? Character. No matter how big your vision is, without discipline, it takes discipline to run the every Friday all night we are doing here. It is discipline. You think it's easy? You don't have you don't understand. One of the most difficult work to do is what I'm doing. The pastoral work. Sometimes I am standing in my mirror and I'm speaking and preaching to myself. And lady will look at me and will be laughing. Sometimes I have my note and I'm rehearsing my note or say, hey, why it's all cultural exams? Why it is a student cultural exams? I said, you don't understand. Because imagine you have been given an audience and you've been given a time to speak to intelligent children like you. And you are to speak for 1 hour uninterruptedly. I can't come and speak rubbish here. Inside here are scholars. Inside here are people with high intelligence. So when I see people, churches, where they come and stand and they take one scripture, they are not developing anything. It's not a message. So in the church there, they are spiritually malnourished. These are the kind of messages that challenges you to stand, challenges you to make a decision, challenges you to get to the next level. Is anybody hearing me? And if I'm ever going to be able to convey, I need to give myself to constant studies to make sure that I feed you well so you don't become malnourished. Somebody said, I hear. You want to be PG1? There is a level of a prayer life that keeps your prophetic sharpness. You want to be that prophet? Would there be also oh sorry, in the realm of the spirit, Papa Nancy me who's you? Then open some. And then open some. There were days where I remember when I knew that school wasn't for me. The secondary school, my dad took me to this IPM system to go and study. I was sitting in IPMC. I had read a book from Idahosa, Fire in My Bones. And I realized that I am in the wrong place at the right time. And so I told my dad, I said, this is not for me. I said, well, your school. In case you have your certificate. You have your certificate. I said, no, Daddy, I don't want to be here. I had to go through it anyway. And you know something? I'm a very intelligent boy. I was the top of my class. I got the certificate. I gave it to my brother. I said, keep it. Then from there, I remember days where I go to the forest and to the bush alone myself. Atomic forest or Ponglo forest here. And I will weed and I am there alone. Sometimes for days. And the only thing I have is my Chocomilo in a Vortic big bottle like this. And that's what I'm going to be drinking sometimes for 3 days. Sometimes when it is getting to 3 days, you know that the milk is making the thing a say, but you have to drink it. And I am praying, and I'm in that bush. You don't want to go to the bush. You want to capture sight, praying in air condition, living that life. I want to be PG1. There is a price to pay, ladies and gentlemen. This thing comes with discipline. This thing comes with what? This thing comes with what? Talk to me. This thing comes with what? Discipline. Tell me about your vision, your dream. And I'll tell you that there is a place of discipline that you can't mess with. Once you leave the subject and the aspect of discipline, you are gone and gone forever. You want to enter into realms of dimensions of the supernatural. God gave you grace. You saw one cockroach. When you saw one cockroach, you chopped half of church members. Sir, I've seen you dream last night. You saw cockroach. Abby, the cockroach was blue. You see, yes, it's true. I'm the prophet of God. Hey, young girl, see me after church, okay? You have seen cockroach, blue cockroach in somebody's dream. So that gives you the license to want to misbehave. And that is why many went in there and they couldn't come out again. The gift started, but got truncated along the line. And now you are struggling to regain it. And you realize that because you did not pay attention to discipline. Is anybody hearing me? Discipline towards your pursuit will let you understand that it is not everybody you can be friends with. I believe I'm talking to somebody. Discipline. in your pursuit to your career will tell you that it is not everything you must drink. There are things you are drinking today, the concussions you are drinking today, it's just a matter of time and your kidneys are affected. Concussions in you bronia and sapon penu or perheba free kaba shot. Your friend is saying, Yambe Madim Gonia.